On YouTube. It's Pat Scopes, and today we are talking about BitTorrent. So recently there was a pretty controversial Binance Launchpad ICO BitTorrent BTT token, and I think this is bigger than people think. And obviously these articles are, I mean, it could be nonsense 90% of the time, but they do make you think, like, if, the what if, and some of those, instances are really cool, but you got to take these with a grain of salt. You can't be going around thinking that's your investment advice. I mean, you go to Google, you get, like, literally articles that are, in my opinion, some cases, they're AI driven. They're not even written by actual people. They just I mean, you'd be surprised how many machine learning models are probably built for the Boston Globe, even, per se. I mean, you can look into that after the video, but anyway, I didn't mean to go on a tangent there, but that's the kind of guy I am. Anyway, so back to the BitTorrent thing. I think this token is pretty big. I think a lot of people don't realize the use cases that BitTorrent as a protocol language can bring to the space. Um, like Tron's blockchain, obviously being an on-chain smart contract platform, will bring a lot of different creative ideas and ways to sell content. People know BitTorrent as, a client that you share and grab files from. But this is kind of bigger than that, and I'm going to show you, I guess, how it works kind of article to kind of prove to you my reasoning. So anyway, if you look at BitTorrent's model and what it brings to the space and how there's not really a central database, or you don't rely on the central database, this is huge. For one, it means there's no failure point really. If everybody's on, then the file's always available. And two, it kind of gets rid of the governing censorship or paid for play kind of people that, like, only the rich stay rich kind of aspect. Like, your brand matters more than your content and your ability to deliver art. Anyway, we're going to get into this. So we all know how BitTorrent works. We can read this article on your own time. I'm not going to read it to you. I don't really do that kind of thing. But the point of this article that I thought was cool is it kind of brings together what I was talking about a few minutes ago. And if you wanted to bring content to your website, all right, you can integrate the BitTorrent protocol, right? Like StarCraft did, okay? They didn't use, this client. They used the protocol objects and, pub sub things that BitTorrent open sources, which you can use as a developer and integrate it into your client. So all those guys out there that think that, the licensed world is going to be trying to explain to people how to find their file through this and go to this ad and go to Google and find, no, listen, that's called the blind leading the blind. That will be around. That's called the free to play, go get anything for free if you want kind of ball game. But let's go back to this could be something that people like him could use, because, and I'm sorry, I'm clicking like a madman, because he can put his brand on here, okay, and use BTT as a backbone, all right, in the Tron blockchain to create smart contracts that people have to accept and purchase the content that you are trying to download. For example, like this update. It's obviously included with StarCraft. StarCraft isn't going to charge you for every update, but if you were scrolling through a website like iTunes, right, for example, you click on an audio file that you like, you hit purchase, and you have your Tron link. This is just an example, guys. Tron link is obviously an early, an early on kind of thing. Like, they're going to have easier ways to integrate wallets and accounts to websites. I mean, there's just going to be so many ways to really purchase and utilize the network. But anyway, the point of this video, alright, is to prove to you that when you think of BitTorrent, don't just think of this, okay? Don't just think of pirated content or, average Joes just copying and pasting files and putting them out there, and, like, that will stay and that will always happen. You won't get rid of things like that. But people who want quality audio, quality content, and want to participate in being a seeder for that quality content will have to purchase the licensed copy. I mean, let's say, for example, someone purchases licensed copy and then copy and paste bullshit and sends it out for free. Yes, that will still happen, but it's not necessarily that hard to encrypt things, okay, with, say, like how iTunes does with their music. Like, it's hard to well, we won't get into that, but anyway, thanks for watching. I just wanted to bring that to your attention. Have a good day. And